Hello and welcome to News Now on M6. I'm Logan Wright and joining me today is
Chandler Harrison.
Our top story. Robert Bowers is a suspect in the shooting that took place on October 27th at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh. He was working alone when he allegedly opened fire Saturday morning during the Shabbat services. 11 people are known to be dead, leaving 6 others in critical condition. The SWAT team was sent in during the shooting, and Bowers had screamed that all he wanted was all Jews to die. Authorities continue to investigate this horrible crime.
Over the past week, a Florida man sent pipe bombs to some of President Trump's enemies. However, he was unsuccessful. Authorities were able to identify the bombs in their packages before they could be detonated. The bombs were sent to the Obamas, the Clintons, CNN, George Soros, and others. The FBI has arrested a man they say is behind the plot. His name is Cesar Sayoc Jr., and authorities are continuing to investigate.
The midterm elections this year are going to be very close. The majority of the polls are leaning Democratic, but so was the presidency in 2016. The Republicans are almost guaranteed to keep the House, yet there is still much speculation when it comes to the Senate. And with multiple seats up for grabs, it's truly anybody's race, so make sure you get out there and vote.
Marysville has many pizza places to choose from, but they haven't had a Pizza Hut in a while. Jim DeSnyder renovated an old storefront on Michigan Avenue into a brand new Pizza Hut. The new Pizza Hut claims to have a more modern aesthetic than the old Pizza Hut. The building is around 3,000 square feet and can seat around 46 people, so make sure you stop by and get a slice soon.
Chandler, I don't know about you, but I haven't tried out the new Pizza Hut yet. I've heard really good things about it, though.
Me neither. I really want to go, though.
Yes. Sounds like a great thing. So now we're going to toss it to Madeline, who has some sports news.
The Red Sox win the World Series 4-1 against the Dodgers, adding a total of 9 World Series championships. Steve Pearce helped win the World Series, earning MVP. Other valuable players were the pitchers, having an ERA of 3.29. During the regular season, the Red Sox rose to the top of their division with a record of 108-54. Spartans win. After last week's deflating loss against the Michigan Wolverines, MSU was reeling for a win. The tension was high before their game against Purdue, and with many of their players injured, Michigan State was not going out in full force. State was forced to start freshman Rocky Lombardi as quarterback, and against all belief, he thrived. Michigan State came out of the game with a much-needed win, 23-13. After a 0-6 loss, the Cavaliers coach, Tyronn Lue, couldn't make it a month without LeBron James. On Sunday night, the head coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers was fired and named assistant Larry Drew interim head coach. LeBron James signed with Los Angeles Lakers during the offseason. On a brighter note, the Pistons are 4-2. Now join us for some more news right after this break.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But you probably won't. You're busy. Kids, work, show coming back in 48 seconds. So let's do this now. Hold up 1 finger if you're a man, women, 0. 3 more fingers if you're over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. If you're not sure, keep in mind you're sitting on a couch right now, so 1 more finger if you're not very active. 1 finger if yes, 0 if no. 1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
Hello and welcome back to News Now. We've had some great stories already with sports and a ton of top news stories. So we're going to take it over to Michaela, who has some interesting school stories for us.
Thanks, guys. Well, our Marysville Viking Regiment is currently ranked 3rd in Flight 4 after scoring an 86.275 and taking 2nd place at their Plymouth Canton competition on this past Saturday. They will be traveling to Ford Field to compete in the MCBA State Finals on Saturday, November 3rd. Tickets for Ford Field are to be purchased at the door. Ford Field will be accepting cash only. Good luck, Vikings. This coming Saturday, Marysville will be sending their varsity girls cross country team to Michigan International Speedway to compete in states along with Bryson Denial on October 27th. The cross country team was sent to Algonac High School to compete at regionals. Overall, the girls team had placed third at the meet, only a few points behind the second place team, along with Bryson taking first place overall. Here's a look in November for MHS. On Wednesday, November 7th, there will be a pro start, which means classes will begin at 9:15 a.m. There will be a half day for all students from 8 a.m. to 11:10 a.m. on Wednesday, November 21st. There will be no school on the 22nd or 23rd for Thanksgiving break. The end of the second marking period is November 30th. Now back to you guys.
Thanks, Michaela. Chandler, it's really great to hear. We got a lot of big events coming up with the band going to states and the cross-country team. Good luck to both the cross-country team and the band. So how do you feel? You know, there's a lot of days off coming up, like pro start on next Wednesday and everything else.
I like that there's pro starts. I get to sleep in more.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, now we're going to take it to Cade, who has some entertainment news for us.
Thanks, guys. After its second weekend in box office, Halloween is making a resurgence with an estimated $32 million for box office charts. Halloween is currently accounting for a third of the movie revenue this weekend. The film is also ranked third out of the Blumhouse releases. It is projected that Halloween will beat out Spirit for the #2 spot this coming week. The band Queen made the hit song Bohemian Rhapsody, and like their other songs, it was amazing, and recently a movie was made about one and only band Queen. It will be airing in theaters on November 2nd. Bohemian Rhapsody is a brand new movie, and you've got to go check it out. It will be a great movie, and I can't wait to see it. On July 24th, big-time star Demi Lovato was rushed to the hospital for a apparent overdose. For many years, Demi has struggled with eating disorder, a bipolar disorder, and even self-manipulation. After 6 years of sobriety, and songwriter released the song Sober in June, releasing to her family and the public that she was no longer sober. Now in the month of October, Lovato has officially been sober for over 90 days and is slowly, happily, and healthily recovering. Now back to you guys.
Thanks, Cade. I don't know about you, Chandler. I haven't seen the new Halloween movie yet, but I've heard a lot of kids saying it's pretty good.
I want to see it.
Yes, me too. And then Demi Lovato, it's great to hear that she's sober, especially nowadays with all the problems with drugs and everything else in the entertainment world.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy she's been sober.
Me too. Well, thank you for joining us today. It's November 1st, the beginning of a new month, on the news now for M6, your hometown station.